And we are live. Hello everybody, my name is Ventiquattro here, and welcome to a long time of one of these live streams where I just talk about stuff. Well, actually more than that. Today I'm going to give you guys a big update. Today, we're bringing back emulation games like Skylanders and more. Like, for example, Pokemon. And we're talking about this new emulator and for the 3DS. Let me see what it's called again. What's it again? What's the emulation for the Zora? Yeah, that's the one. I was looking at the internet, by the way, even YouTube. So, basically, we've actually created series of Skylanders on the RPCS3. That's another emulator that we use to play Skylanders at. For Imagineers, that series went extremely well. With this new PC, which is almost a year old already, which is actually absolutely crazy already to think about it. So why not just bring Zora right into the channel itself and just emulate these new games or emulate these games to bring out content for you guys, and that's gonna be amazing to do. So before we do, I want to tell you guys to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm just gonna share out these links. So this is pretty amazing. There's a whole list of emulation games or emulator games out there. So I can emulate Mario games, Pokemon games, these games like Bakugan, Beyblade, all of it, and bring it to 2025. We have never done this before, so I just feel like this will be the perfect time to do it so, and just spread the word. I think it will be just fantastic overall. So I'm almost done with this, by the way, so I just want to get this going right here. Always like the sound links and stuff, so they can guarantee these viewers to see what I'm actually talking about. So yeah, so Torchlight 2 is done. That was a quick series, and we're moving on from it, and there's nothing really else to do with it, the game itself. But it was overall fun, but it's quick, so really didn't get a whole. I felt like it was short. So this is the first ones I want to be talking about. It's called PK Hex. This is a Pokemon generator where you generate Pokemon. You could customize the Pokemon and a whole lot more. So I got a video right over here. So this is what it's called, the Ultimate PK Hex Guide. So I might have to make this like a little bit of a tutorial video along with it as well. So I'm actually going to do it right now. So I'm actually going to be extremely interested of where this will be going. So let's go into our games, and to make it easier for myself, I'm going to Sora Plus. Oh, PK Hex. This is the one right here. Let's see which version is this. You must upload that to run this, download it out. Yep, hold on. Let me just do this real quick. Okay. What is this? What? Okay. I'm just going to install this for a second. This is extremely interesting. Normally we could update it. So PK Hex. So the original one is only for the DS, right? It's the original PH Hex, the original for the DS. PKSM. Oh, PKSM, right? Okay. Sorry, Papa. Oh, there it is. Okay. PKSM. I do not. Do I have PKSM? I have no stinking clue. Alright, so it's fine. So this is the one right here, right, Tom? Oh, wait, this is Omega Ruby. Oh, wait, this is the one, right? Oh, yeah. That's the one, right? Oh, wait, there's a new update available. We've been missing out. Okay. Download this file. Yep. I already got this. There's options where you can change the. Right. I see. It's good to do these once in a while so we could come back and do just embarrassingly do a wall squad and just watch the stream just to make sure. I just know a lot about technology and stuff, so I need to download. Yep, it's removed. So we need to download this file. There's a whole lot more when it comes to this update. We've been missing a whole lot. Now the thing is I'm not gonna worry about it right now. So first and foremost, I'm gonna make sure to get this. Whoa. Okay. So that's just basically the update itself. All right, I see. Oh, and then you replace the. Oh, I see. So it's actually you just replace the file right over here. So replace destination. But oh yeah, and I need to close the application first before I can. There we go. Now try again. Okay. Now that is done. Yes. And just wait for a second. I just like to do these out of nowhere, nothing to see here. I'll just pause it for a second. All right. Can it come up? No. Oh, there we go. So what I could do, I'm just going to cancel it. Is it canceled? Ah, perfect. I could just, there we go. Perfect. So I'm going to do this real quick. And, oh, now we can load the application again. Yeah. So I'm going to go games. This is where I store it. PK Hex, Pokemon. So these are the ones right here. So it's X and Y, Ultra Sun and Moon, Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby. That is for the 3DS. That's for the 3DS. And these are the. Oh, I see. These are cheats, by the way. But all it matters is just you get. Well, that's from Line 3DS. I think these are flash drives. Yeah. Right, because. Yeah, I have no idea. So what I can do instead. And you put Pokemon? Are you serious? I can't believe you just put these files. Was that really back then? Oh, gee whiz, this is bad. So what I can do is do this. Move this here, Pokemon. Get rid of PKX. Okay, there we go. This is the better version. Yep. Okay, we got that up. And now what we do is go here. PKX. Yeah, run it. Run. Oh, it needs some more updates? Man, oh man. Well, I thought I did. What? Oh. This is like every time you need to install a new version of it. Man. Yeah, you got that. Yep, I never know that. Let's see. Wait, what's this version? Let's see. Oh. I see. Alright, let's do it again. Exit out. And I'm gonna do this real quick. Alright, PKX. Alright, so new update, so There's a whole list of updates. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the research. No problem. All right. So before I can basically get into the game itself, what I need to do is I need to download a game. So the game will be what came first? X, right? Pokemon X or Y, right? Okay. We're good. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find the game. So that's what I'm gonna do. So before I do that, oh, there's a website too. That's where you find it. Where did the heck? Wait, did I put it in? So it doesn't look like I've. Oh, was this website's called Citra, right? Where is this located? Oh, okay. Yep, here we are. So Pokemon. So these are the custom ROMs right here. Let's see this one. This is like Ultra Legacy moves. This would be the same process into your ticket. Drag that ticket. You're gonna drag that ticket file into your ticket. This would be the. Whatever children this is like super important. So let me see if I could try to find so Pokemon X and Y. So it's very important. Animate people not properly. So it's very important. Why is it only like 3.5 stars this one? Don't worry about it. Maybe it's in the game. Alright, whatever. Now we got to get set up into your plugins. Take the AutoMod plugins. Okay. Let's see how long this will take. So before we get it done, I will show you what the emulator we actually used to play. It's got to be all the way down here. we're going back to right over here. 2 point. Even the extra accessories.
Right
You
here.
get sidekicks too. Even the mini
Giants was the original we've played, so
alright.
Get a shout out to that.
Because it's popular.
Well, we won't get to this. You get Superchargers, Swamp Force, but the latest and pretty great game overall. I would say Swamp Force is definitely the best out of all of them.
That's when I first started Windows 11
because
in
I tested one
October
level
22. That's been like
much,
almost 3 years ago.
Let's not get into that. We'll just go.
Wow.
Right. So there's basically so King Pen. He's popular.
As you can see, you could play some characters that are normally. Let's see how it's doing. Characters in the
doing pretty
trilogy
good.
of Skylanders, like Trap Team and so on.
So basically, for me, I'm gonna do basically King Pen for me,
and let me see what I can
which became my permanent Skylander.
What do you want
For
let's see
Imaginators. That's pretty.
Just gonna skip through.
Yeah, basically, because you're. There's can be see it's 30 frame rates. Well, I could have put it 60 because the refresh rate and all that, but let's not get into basics because we're only playing 30
so
because it makes it more smooth. And
X is A, and then
I actually ran the game yesterday, played RPC S3's Imaginators, and I got a flawless 60 frames per second.
Wait, how you did that?
Huh?
How you did that? You made some changes?
Oh, I just put the refresh rate to 120. Because now I have more cores, so it ran more better.
All right.
Overall.
Daddy's got you.
Hi.
Man, I can't believe this is already almost 3 years ago. Man, oh man.
Is book someone here? Strange that we can hear each other.
The biggest pro about Imaginators is the Skylanders itself. But what I say is better than Giants? Not really. What we were having there? Oh, pork. I see. Wait, how in the heck? Well, we'll get to it. So, same thing,
To make it interesting.
Yeah.
Because it was too easy.
That. Did we got seconds as the moment this was on? Or got dinner?
Wait. Boom. We're back.
That's funny.
So what's with 4?
I think I forgot to do something. I have no clue. If I remembered.
A while.
Wait. There are too many scrolls. Oh yeah.
Now we can go.
Stay frosty.
There's gotta be a way I gotta get you in the game.
Now we can go.
I think it took me a little while to figure out because
Oh
gosh.
Like last time.
Wait.
Then.
Dude, we had such a blast. It's just, oh my gosh. This was good. Oh, five. All right. So now it's done. What we're going to do is I'm going to put this in the ROMs file, which will be here. Let me just copy and paste this right here. There will be 2 folders. I'm going to be placing this. So got to go games. I have to go to Asura Plus, ROMs. Do one for this one. And once it's done, I'm gonna have to put Azora back where it was or is PKX. Oh yeah, PKX. Once it's done. Okay, it's done. So PK Hex, what I'm going to do is do this. So where is it? So PKX, I can delete that. And then that is in. And then I have to go to ROMs. Pokemon X. And then I have to go back to Zora Plus. There. I've already downloaded Omega Ruby. That was not 1996. Wow. November 5th, 24. Okay. Wow, it's almost a year already. Alright, so we got the game. I think you play first to order to make it work, right? Do you need to play it first to create a save file? The thing is, if you play it, then and if you save your game, then yes, it will make a save file. Gotcha. So we need to play it no matter what. Okay. So let's just get out of here. We're almost done with this. I'm just going to empty out the trash can. Place this back here. Oh, right here. Perfect. All right. Zora Plus, potentially I would base get a Kapow shade. What was not loading? Oh, what? Why did it take so long? Oh, good. It's compatibility is showing great, which is awesome. Oh, I need the game. I need the game's cheats. You can't go wrong with cheats. You can't go wrong. And I think I know exactly where's oh yeah, 3. It's gotta be showing 3DS. Oh, yep. Zora Plus. App data cheats. We gotta find Pokemon. Oh, you know what? I will go Roman instead. Yeah. So I gotta go users. I gotta go to my account, app data. I think it's Roman. Yes, Roman cheats. And now I gotta find Pokemon X. And this. Okay. What we do? Drag this out. Move. Pokemon X. Delete. And I think our cheats will be stored. Let me just do this one more time before I do anything else. Okay. One click. Then go properties. And there it is. Perfect. So all these sheets are stored. And now we can play the game, which means I do have my one and only controller. My typical controller. This is the Logitech gaming controller. I don't know. I don't want to go too specific what the actual name is. But we're just going to play the game. Oh, by the way, if I go to enable async shader compilation, I tried it, but let's just see what happens. Okay. Oh, we're good. Okay. Let's play. So use control. We get. Whoa, is it too loud? I don't really think so. Okay, begin game. Let's go. See, that's what I mean. Okay, this is getting a little too loud. Whoa. Oh, yo. Oh, come on, it doesn't do that. Alright, fine.
Oh, he's so cute.
Perfect. We'll stick with it. All right, start. Wait, did I press that already? Oh, we're good. No crashes. Okay. We're just giving this a test shot. Welcome to the world of... Alright, well, that's not important because we're doing the next one. I know. Graphics look good. Look like... I gotta find out. Current...
No, you don't have to go.
General. Let's go. There we go. Oh, I see. Thanks for asking. Whoa. Dang, that is so crisp. Thankfully.
The best way you can do is to do this main screen, put bars.
Oh, I see. I know what how.
No, you don't go there. It's free though. There you go.
It'll be better. Right. Top right corner. There we go. Top right. Yeah, top right corner. There we go. Oh, this is so cool. I love it. Dude, this... Oh, man. Why does this feel like a PC game more than a... we'll go boy. Oh, so the customization is just so limited. Okay. See, that's the problem with, heck. I hope you guys can you can see the screen, barely. I'm calling myself Nick. Oh, why does that? Nicholas. Enter. Okay. What do I look like? Blue! Perfect! So it's Nicholas then, right? Did I get that right? Yes, you did. So, Nicholas Tresbian. What? Okay. And there goes your friend because this is just a test. Just a test. Let's go to the world of Pokemon. Okay. But I want to get my save file, please. That's all that matters. Just get my save file ready to go.
I think you should explore
Okay. The textures looks amazing. My hair's ain't that long. I know you guys can't see it, but it's like right over here. Right. So we go downstairs. Okay. Potentially, that's what I would have done. That's what I would have been like if I was ready to play Pokemon or do anything. I know, I'm just gonna get going so I can get my Pokemon, save, and we get started. Of course, you see graphic glitches overall because I just got the power shaders. That one. I like this free roaming. I do. Aqua Code. What was that? Aqua Core? I don't know. Oh, there you are. Do it real quick. No, that's it. Pick my own, yeah. Nickname. Call me Mr. Ventiquattro. You call me Mr. Ventiquattro. I like that. That's a good one. Okay, there we go. Call me Mr. V. How about that? Yeah! There we go. Yes. Please. I like this. This is so nice right here. Dude, let me tell you, the screen fit's so perfect. It feels so good. Choose your Pokemon. Froakie! You know what Froakie's max evolution is? It's so easy. No, don't call me a nickname. I'm not even. You look, oh my gosh, you look so different. That's why I got tripped up. That's Ash's ace. That's one of the best ace Pokemon. So I got my Pokemon. See if I could save. What? Wait, I can't save. How can I save right here? Where's X? Oh, we got it. All right, we can get out. Yay! Alright, stop. We're done. Alright, now tutorial time. Are you guys ready? How many people watching? 3? 0. Oh. It's okay. It's going to pick up when we get into the next feed or the next stream. Next stream, better. So we are going to do is we're going to not do the tutorial. So, yeah. First, save file location. That's another thing. So we got to go we got to go save that location. So we can drag our main. There we go. All right, let's get the video going.
Welcome to my Pokemon Nuzlocking guide about PK hacks. I'm going to be showing you how to export your save to PK hacks so you can use the calculator and see your IVs and edge your mons. Let's get into it. So first, we're going to run over the basic components. One, you're going to need a emulator. I'm going to be demonstrating with Citra. It should work with all other emulators. You'll see later on down the line. Then you'll need your calculator if you want one. And then you're going to need PK hex asterisk.
Do you really have damage calculator? Huh? Do you have like Pokemon damage calculator?
No. Because the PK hacks you can see here.
That's a preference, by the way.
So when you download PK hacks, you might get a folder like this. That's how it opens. Nothing special. And you can.
Oh, by the way, when you download the files, be sure you go to the properties and make sure that it's allowed from different. What is it? If you download it from here, be sure to go to the properties and then all the way down to block, so it doesn't give you that warning. Right. Yep. Hold on, just little PK hacks for a second. Okay. That's safe file. Do this real quick. Okay. Okay. Then what I need to do. Right, I do not have them in my box because I just grabbed my Pokemon. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, now it's in party. That's how it goes. Well, I need to party. Yep. But I need to put them in a box first. We have about 31 boxes. Yeah, you're gonna fulfill a lot of your own Pokemon when you do that. Okay.
Drag your save file in here, but we'll get more into that later. And you can have all your tools here. This is just normal PK hacks. But when you open PK hacks, you can see here it says illegal mode activated, please behave. And then it's like normal PK hacks. That's what you want to see when you install PK hacks. So how do you install PK hacks? Well, what you need to do, there's two ways. You can either right-click here, rename, delete the E with the A. Now it's spelled exactly like this. Whenever you open it, it should say illegal mode activated. But how I do it, because I followed it from a DRXX tutorial, you take a .bat file, or you just take a TXT file, a new text document file, doesn't matter what you name it, and then you copy the thing in the description.
Hacks. I think that's modded.
You paste it into your notepad document, and then you file save as. Then you, down here, you change it to all files, and then delete the entire name, and rename it to PK hacks, lowercase a, .bat. And it says, do you want to replace? Yes, because I already have it. And then whenever you run it, it will say the same thing. It's up to you which one you want to choose, but each one works. If you do the .bat method, make sure this is how your PK hex is spelled with an E, because otherwise it'll give you an error message. But now that we've got PK hex, you should almost always have it open if you want to expedite the process of using your save file to its fullest extent.
What else do I need to install as well, Tom? Do you set something? download the PKX core.
Hex core.
Yeah, do you see it? Go back to the where you download the PKX EX. Go to that link.
Does he have to down in the description or something? Or no?
Wait, where are you downloading this from? That's the outdated version, the 2025 version, Nick. It's this one.
Okay, let me just get out of here.
Just write 25.
Oh, there we go.
What's going on, Pokey friends? Hope you're doing well
Okay.
today. Just a little time which go edit to your game. And started, what we'll need to do is download PKX from GitHub. I'll leave the link in the description of the video below. It will also be posted in my Discord server. When you're on the GitHub page, all you need to do is come down to where you see releases and click on this. This is the most up-to-date.
Okay. So I got PK Hex, but I need to download PK Hex Core, right? So I need both of them. Okay. So what I need to do is drag this over here. Okay.
Where you see releases and click on this. This is the most up.
It's recently since yesterday. Wow.
To-date version of PKX, and then all you need to do is click on pkhex.exe and download that. This version of PKX also comes with all of the auto legality mods built into it, so that
Oh my gosh, no. It was built in for the
25A30. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've already installed the latest version. Wait a minute.
I would prefer to get rid of the other one because then that's gonna mess up.
Right. I see. Okay.
A bunch of errors and stuff.
Good to know. Good to know. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna do is this. So I'm gonna we can get rid of that right here.
Where do I download this from?
Okay, there we go.
there is no need to download anything
There
further.
we go.
Simply download and run. Once you've downloaded PKX, I suggest creating a folder on your desktop and just name it PKX so you know where it is. The next step, we are going to go into the folder with PKX. As you can see, you've got PKX. After you run it, it will
Alright, let me just yeah.
We'll create two files, ALM config and CFG config. Don't need to worry about those. Next, we will create a new folder and we will name that folder trainers. And what we will do in PKX is save a Pokemon with our trainer information and we will place it into that folder. So when we create a living text, which I will show you shortly, it will automatically import our trainer information. So now that we have created our trainers folder, we're going to actually open up PKX and we're going to want to save an initial Pokemon that we just spoke about.
Okay. Running away. Oh, there we go. Oh, that is the more up-to-date version because now it's showing black. There we go.
With our trainer information in there. Now, how do we get our trainer information, you may ask? Well, we can do so by heading to my Discord server. If you're not already a member, I will leave the link in the description, and then you want to go to the verification
So I have to do that.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, no.
channel, come down, click
That's
on either of these
basically
two
on
verification
trainers.
channels to verify that you're not a bot, and this will unlock full access
I see.
to the Discord server for you. You'll then want to scroll down until you see.
So I could skip that.
You'll then want want to click on Pradon Scarlet Violet free trade bot, and you'll need to complete at least one trade with the trade bot. So we'll just do a Pikachu, we'll type in Pikachu, and Pikachu. We'll need an active content on my description to complete a trade with the trade bot. But as you can see here, down the bottom, you'll get your OT, your TID, and your SID. And as I said, complete at least one trade.
I see.
We'll show this information for you. We can then bring PK Hex back up. We can go to the OT MISC tab, and we can fill out the SID, TID, and OT information. And once you have filled out all that information, we're then going to save the Pokemon. It doesn't matter that this Pokemon here is illegal. We'll ignore that. All we need to do is ensure that we save this file with that information into the trainers folder. So we'll then.
Oh, so you could train Pokemon from. I see that how that works.
PK Hex. Then you want to make sure trainers is selected. We will then save that pressure run with our training information into PK Hex. Then close out of PK Hex. We must close out of PK Hex for the updates to take place. So we'll close out, reopen PK Hex, and we should now, when we create a living dex, have our training information applied. So to verify that this has worked, all we can do is go to Tools, Data, Encounter Database. We'll just type in Pikachu again, select Pikachu, click on Search, right click on the Pikachu from Scarlet and Violet, click View. We can then close this database window. We can see that it has imported our Pikachu, and to verify our training information is correct, just go down to the OT/MISC tab, and then we can see my trainer name, IntelliGuy AU.
Alright, we don't need trainer. We'll just.
Earlier. Now that we have all of that out of the way, what can we actually do in PK Hex? Well, the main thing I think people will find most interesting, and I've mentioned a few times already, is creating a living Pokedex. Now,
Oh, yeah. I need the save file. There we go.
Now, how do we do that? We go into Tools, then go to Data, we'll then scroll down until you see Living Dex Builder. Select that, and it'll bring up the Living Dex Builder screen. Now, it's currently creating a Living Dex for Scarlet, which is Generation 9, and we have a few options that we can customize here. We can sort by national Dex number. I suggest leaving it that way. I prefer it. It's just more easily arranged.
Living Dex Builder. Are these the Pokemons that they show? Oh, I see. So these are all the Pokemons that they have from the X, which is Generation 6, by the way.
Arranged in the boxes. You can then decide if you want to generate a shiny or non-shiny dex. This is an awesome new feature. Minimum
Alphabetically.
level. So this will create all Pokemon at the minimum level that they can illegally be obtained at, whereas before it would just blanket every Pokemon as level 100. We can
I see.
Include all
That's how it
forms.
works.
I will not be doing that for this video. You can include both genders. If you select that, you get male and Pokemon as level 100. We can decide to include all forms. I will not be doing that for this video. You can include both genders. If you select that, you get male and female of every Pokemon that has a gender. Include petted version. What this does is create all exclusive Pokemon to both Scarlet and Violet in the one living dex. So I suggest keeping that ticked. You can include pet version. What this does is male and female of every Pokemon that has a gender. Include petted version. Like that, you get male and female of this video. You can include both genders. If you select that, you get male and female of every Pokemon that has a gender. Include petted version. What this does is create all exclusive Pokemon to both Scarlet and Violet in the one living dex. So I suggest keeping that ticked. You can include mystery gifts. We will include this. So this will create all mystery gifts that are available in Scarlet and Violet. And last but not least, you've got legal only. I suggest leaving this ticked. If you untick
Yeah, legal only. I like that.
a whole bunch of illegal Pokemon, making your time in PK Hex a little harder than it needs to be. And then we can come down. I always just select override existing Pokemon, because if you come back here and generate another dex, it'll generate over the Pokemon in the box. We can then click generate Pokemon. And as you can see, it successfully generated 5.
Oh, I see how this works.
.575 out of 733 Pokemon, failed to generate 158. Don't stress about this. These are just Pokemon that are not legally available in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so you can ignore that, click OK, and then make sure you click on import to boxes. And then you can see successfully imported 575 Pokemon starting from box 1. There we go, our first box of Pokemon. And if you scroll through, it has created the entire living dex.
Oh.
Legal in Pokemon Scarlet and or Violet. There we go. So 20 boxes of Pokemon. Now, if we go to Koraidon and we right click and select view, it'll open Koraidon in the box Koraidon, and we right click and boxes.
I see how that works.
Open Koraidon.
So if I see a Pokemon that I really like, Snorlax. We got Snorlax. Everyone calls it the meme Pokemon for a reason. And I'm not getting further detail on that.
Box window here. And
Okay.
you can see that the level is 72. This is the legal met limit for Koraidon in Scarlet.
Let me see what Pokemon I want to see. I want to view real quick. Perfect.
And if you go down to OT/MISC, you'll see that your trainer info has automatically been applied. And this applies to every other Pokemon in the dex that we have created. As you can see, go through a few different Pokemon and your OT is there. Now we'll go back to Koraidon, right click and view, and Koraidon has been brought back to this window. You can see there are a few things that we can do on the main tab. You've got species, which is Koraidon. If you wanted to give Koraidon a nickname, you could tick the nickname box and enter in your nickname here. Redmon, just for example. You can also change the level. As I stated, 72 is the minimum level. So if you try to go to level 71, you'll see you get a red exclamation mark. And if you click on that, it will give you some information. Invalid current level is below the met level, and invalid obedience level. So you can go anywhere above level 72. You can enter 100 if you like, and then you'll see you get a green tick.
I see.
Pokemon.
Let's see if we go 99. What is this? What? How did I get this error? Error plug. Give me a point. Please report this error. On PK hacks. Lenny. Plug into the latest version. I see. Oh, we got the plug-in. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Main is that whenever we need to update it, we just place bam. Okay. Yeah, I actually don't need. We can go over here, minimum of there we go. There we go. This- Full screen. Yes. Oh wait, I know why. I'm making sure. For COD. What we're trying to do. I got an error. Well, let me see. You know what? I did got an error too. Which is this one right here. So expectation details. So system, you know, this and that. The plugins need to be updated. Like, See.
Is everything like this? I get it. So did you use the PK hex that I downloaded from last year in there?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta delete the entire thing. That's why you get the error, because it was too much files in there. Because the outdated files.
Oh my gosh. No wonder why. Hold on. So unsafe you want to close.
Okay, wait.
That's what it was. Thank you. Okay, we need to start over again.
Okay.
Let's start over again.
Trainers.
To also further, or on your desk into the two files, ALM config. And next step, we are going to go into the folder with pkhex. As you can see, you've got pkhex. After you run it, it will create two files, ALM config and CFG config. Don't need to worry about those. Next, we will.
Why? Okay, there it is. All right. Put him here.
Create a new folder, and we will name that folder trainers. And what we will do in pkhex is save a Pokemon with our trainer information, and we will place it into that folder. So when we create a living dex, which I will show you shortly, it will automatically import our trainer information. So now that we have created our trainers folder, we're going to actually open up pkhex, and we're going to want to save an initial Pokemon that we just spoke about with our trainer information in there. Now, how do we get our trainer information, you may ask? Well, scroll down, just do down the pleater leaf back up, we can see the Pokemon who is ensure that you create close out a living deck. It has a Smith tab until you create a shiny or non-shiny deck in the selector. You will then scroll down until you see living dex builder. Select that and it'll bring up the living dex builder screen. Now it's currently creating a living dex.
What do you think? You guys are the ones that have restrictions. Tell me. All I know is it's too late to go to Chinese. No, for free. No. You want for free then? Yeah, sure. That's the only option.
Yeah.
for Scarlet, which is generation 9, and we have a few options that we can customize here. We can sort by national dex number. I suggest leaving it that way. I prefer it. It's just more easily arranged in the boxes. You can then decide if you want to generate a shiny or non-shiny dex. This is an awesome new feature, minimum level. So this will create all Pokemon at the minimum level that they can legally be obtained at, whereas before it would just blanket every Pokemon.
Did you mention about
it has automatic
save data yet?
area 0, so you can stop. Tracker option here simply is available in the game. This feature that we have built into is Sim Finder to defense animal stats. It's just not that. Now, you then want to select the format. We are doing Scarlet and Violet to Violet. See that the version is now that says main. We'll open that. Then what PKHex does, it automatically detects what game the save file is from. So in this case, the Switch or a 3DS console. If you do have either of these, you'll be able to use an SD card reader to edit your save games and put them onto your computer somewhere. And
Let's see if we can get it this time. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. There it is. That's all I had to do. Because there's so much files. And I realized I got more Pokemon than I did before. So it went something like this. So basically what I had to do, of course, I had to delete everything except for my 3 important files, which is my PKHex exe file, the CFG file, the ALM config file. That's it. Those are the 3, and I typed in trainers, and then I just booted into the application, and then I did the living hex, which same thing, boot, so we generate. Then we can continue what we got to do. Okay, perfect. Let's continue on.
Illegally for gifts that are available in Scarlet and Violet. And last but not least, you've got legal only Pokemon. I always just select over the we generated 575 out of 733 Pokemon. Failed to generate 158. Don't stress about this. These are just Pokemon that are not legally available in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So you can ignore that, click OK, and then make sure you click on import to boxes. And then you can see successfully imported 575 Pokemon starting from box 1. There we go, our first box of Pokemon. And if you scroll through, it has created the entire living dex available that is legal in Pokemon Scarlet and or Violet. There we go. So 20 boxes of Pokemon. Now, if we go to Caridon and we right click and select view, it'll open Caridon in the box window here, and you can see that the level is 72. This is
gonna fast forward.
Caridon in Scarlet, and if you go down to OT/MISC, you'll see that your training info has automatically been applied, and this applies to and we can do name on is the minimum level. So if you try to go to level 71, you'll see you get a red exclamation mark. If you click on that, it'll
make sure it's legal, by the way. So
level and valid obedience level.
Leave as it is.
72, you can enter 100 if you like, and then you'll see you get a green tick. Pokemon is legal. You can then edit your nature. Caridon's base nature is adamant, so that can't be modified, but you can select stat nature and change its stat nature to whatever you like. Form, you can't change the form. Changing the form to anything other than Apex will give you illegal. So you'll need to keep that on Apex. You can then give Caridon a held item if you like. You can click on the drop down box and select anything from the list, or you could do a rare candy by just typing in rare and then selecting in rare candy. You can change the ability. We're just going to leave this as the default selected ability. We will leave friendship at 255. If you want to change the language, you can. However, if you change the language, say we go to French, we want to unselect nickname, select it again, and then it will then make your Caridon French, and then that is everything in the main tab. We can then go to the Met tab. You don't want to change the origin game. You don't want to do anything with battle version. You want to leave the Met location to area 05. Changing this will make
Man, look at that.
also select the ball that your Caridon come in. So if we wanted to go a luxury ball, we can. You can also modify your Met date. So let's just say we want to go 24. You can
Not yet.
replace 25 with 2024 Met level and obedience level. Leave these to the default level the Pokemon is legal to. So Caridon is met at level 72. So leave it there, and we can ignore.
Well, that's easy enough.
Caridon is a legendary Pokemon.
Ah.
Stats, and we can edit the stats. So you can edit your IVs to whatever you desire.
Rather just leave it default.
If you make it something illegal,
Yeah.
it will go red up here. EVs, you can add in whatever EVs you'd like. You can then come down where it has original Terra type, leave that to fighting. But if you'd like to, like legal IVs, you can come down to stats, and we can edit the stats. So you can edit your IVs to whatever you desire, as long as they're legal. If you make it something illegal, it will go red up here. EVs, you can add in whatever EVs you'd like. You can then come down where it has original Terra type, leave that to fighting. But if you'd like to override it, you can click on the drop down box, and we can go fairy, for example. And with randomized IVs and EVs, if you click these, it will randomize your IVs, and then the same goes for randomizing EVs. And then you can see the IVs and the EVs have both changed, and you can click those as many times as you like to do a random value of your desire. We then have the moves tab, so you can put in any move you'd like. These are the current moves that Caridon comes with. If you click on current moves, it will apply suggested. So we can click on yes. It may make your Caridon illegal. If that does happen, we can go to tools, auto legality, legalize active Pokemon, where it has then fixed any tools, auto legality, leave your Caridon illegal. If that does happen, we can.
Oh yeah, you clever bug! That's right. I'm finally able to do the trainer mine. There we go. It's that easy.
What?
Okay, yep. So now...
So trainer really means is you can train
the
somebody
thing
else's
is,
Pokemon.
The trainer information is based on how the trainer work originally came from. Because if you do from scratch, then the original trainer will not be applied. So the trainer has to be like this. Like, for example, I used to save data from Asura from Pokemon Y, and I used, for example, Frogkeep. So mine's is right there. So what I did was, it's simple. I put my Pokemon right there, put my trainer ID. Another thing, if you're not quite sure how your trainer ID works, or you do not know where it is in the game, it's quite simple. I think when you get into the game, you should be able to see the TID and the SID right there, and the trainer or your username right here. So my username is I'll give you a to make it less. Does something like this. It's actually quite simple.
Oh, I see.
So whenever I load up, so hold on, let me see. pop up my. Okay. See right there, ID number. So that tells you. Let me see if I find my SID. But all that matters is this. If you want to find out what your ID number is this to compare to that.
So what you did, you insert that ID to.
Well, to make it easier,
Oh, the save
it's
file.
the save file, and you track in here. I go to my party group.
And you click on your Pokemon.
Yep. That's why it became legal. So if you're creating a new Pokemon from scratch,
Right.
and if you have no idea what the trainer should be, and to make a legal trainer information,
Create
Yeah,
your
th-
PK
this
hex
is
folder,
why
desktop
you
PK
will-
hex.
you will
Then
have
we
to
make sure
save
trainers is selected. We will then save
a
that
Pokemon
pressure
into
up
the
with our
trainer
information
file.
PK hex. Then
Then you
close out
can
of
use
PK
the
hex.
trainer information, then you copy it, then you paste it in. You get what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you don't. Because when you create a Pokemon from scratch, it's harder to do that than just go to the database or anything like that, or just go online. Well, I mean, online you have to really do the same thing. So
Close out of
Now-
PK hex for the update to take place. So we'll close out, reopen PK hex, and we should now, when we create a living dex, have our train information applied. So to verify that this has worked, all we can do is go to Tools, Data, Encounter Database. We'll just type in Pikachu again, select Data, run with our training information into PK hex, then close it. We will then save that Pesharunt with our training information into PK hex, then close out of PK, then next folder. So for me, it is desktop PK hex. Then you want to make sure trainers is selected. We will
Others
green
is
tick. Pokemon is legal. You can then edit your nature. Koraidon's base nature is adamant, so that can't be modified. To unselect, replace, do whatever you desire. If you click these moves, it will apply suggested. So we can click on yes. It may make your Koraidon illegal. If that does happen, we can go to Tools, Auto Legality, Legalize Active Pokemon, where it has then fixed any issues, and legalize our Koraidon. You can modify the PP up, so if you don't want your moves to be boosted by PP ups, you can select the drop down box, select 0, and then that will change accordingly. Relay moves, I suggest just leaving this to blank. We can then come down to change boosted by PP ups. You can select the drop down box, modify the PP up. So if you don't want your moves to be boosted by PP ups, you 5-star Koraidon. You can modify the PP up. So if you don't want your moves to be boosted by PP ups, you can select the drop down box, select 0, and then that will change accordingly. Relay moves, I suggest just leaving this to blank. We can then come down to cosmetic. Here you can change the height, weight, and scale of the Pokemon. Keep in mind for legendary Pokemon, scale is always locked to 128. We can ignore the memories, ignore the contest stats, but we can select ribbons. And this is where we can select ribbons for our Pokemon. By default, PK Hex will create them with Paldea, Master, Effort, and Best stats, but we can select ribbons. And this is where we can select ribbons for our Pokemon. By default, PK Hex will create them with Paldea, Master, Effort, and Best Friend ribbons. But if you don't want those, you can untick them or click on Remove All here. You can then select Give All if you'd like. This will give every single legal ribbon in the game. I don't suggest doing this. It doesn't look very natural, so we will click on remove all. And if you wanted, you could give them a few legal ones like that, and then just click save. And we got the OT MISC tab last, which we've already gone over, your trainer info.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. So it says trainer Nicholas right here. Yep. So the thing is very important. Like I said earlier, it's very important to save and put that Pokemon specifically into your trainers folder. That Pokemon into the trainers folder. And I recommend if you could be playing multiple games, it's very important to put like Pokemon Y. So it's something like this. This is how I did it. Like that. I basically copied this from like the cheats. Not like nothing's inside. I just copied the name. Because this still works even if the trainer
Can I see the X? Can I see the X folder? So it's blank.
The reason why is because if you're doing this every specific game,
I see.
because if you're going to change games within PKX,
Go figure. Right.
Yep.
Because you don't want everything to get messed up and.
Exactly. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to figure out if it works for a test, it's quite simple.
Let me see
you just go to
Oh, I see.
you just go options, and I think you go to database, like base or something like that. Whenever you're finding a Pokemon, you know what I mean.
Yeah, let me. Because when you save, you get trained up. Right, I see.
Because whenever you're searching a Pokemon, like for example,
I see.
your starter Pokemon, type that Pokemon in the name, and then you should be able to see it.
Yeah, but I definitely know that.
If you see your trainer ID in your name, that means you did it right.
Right, with a different Pokemon that is not in your. Or is this just the regular Pokemon that you normally have?
You have, but I know. I searched up the same Pokemon name. But I think if you search for a different. Okay, wait. I'll do it right now. Hold on, I'll do it right now. There's data. You can't.
Wait, no, go in here again.
Please don't. Let's do it again.
So what are the major games? So it's like Pokemon's Ultra Sun and Moon. So how many games are in total there, Tom? For
3DS?
Yeah.
X and Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Regular Sun, Moon, and Ultra Sun. Old box. So there's total of 8, right? 3, 4, 6. Okay, good.
Information here will be applied automatically. Leave the current handler to HT. You don't need
Oh yeah, dump.
to worry about. Will be if we got the O, and if you wanted, you could get last, which we've already gone over. Your trainer information here will be applied automatically. Leave the current handler to.
Oh, whenever I pick out a Pokemon, it doesn't say my trainer. I have to do the trainer first to order to make it work. Do you put your Pokemon with your trainer ID in the trainer's file yet? Oh, not yet. I have to do that. Do that.
We will then save that Pesharunt with our trainer information.
So I gotta do the party. Database is not what? I gotta do.
Into picture on our. We'll then.
Gotta do trainer first.
Our trainer information in there. Now, how do we get our trainer information, you may ask? Well, we can do so by heading to my Discord server. If you're not already a member, I will leave the link in the description, and then you want to go to the verification channel, come down, click on either of these two verification channels to verify that you're not a bot, and this will unlock full access to the Discord server for you. You'll then want to scroll down until you see the free trade bot section. You'll then want to click on Arcridon and Scarlet Violet free trade bot, and you'll need to complete at least one trade with the trade bot. So we'll just do a Pikachu, so we'll type in $T and Pikachu. You will need an active Nintendo Online subscription to your ticket. Will show the MISC tab, and we can then bring PK Hex back up. We can go to the OT MISC tab, and we can fill out the SID TID and OT information. And once you have filled out all that information, we are then going to save the Pokemon. It doesn't matter that this Pokemon here is illegal. We'll ignore that. All we need to do is ensure that we save this file with our information into the trainers folder. So we'll then select File, Save Pokemon. You'll then want to make.
Oh, I see. Oh, it says it right here. If you want to know where your trainer is, you could actually do it right here. Go to folders. Oh, that's actually quite easy. You just go open folder and you see everything. Then the game says
make sure that the directory is pointing to wherever you created your PKHex folder. So for me, it is desktop PKHex. Then you want to make sure trainers is selected. We will then save that pesharunt with our trainer information into PKHex, then close out of PKHex. You must close out of PKHex for the update to take place. So we'll close out, reopen PKHex, and we should now, when we create a living dex, have our train information applied. So to verify that into PKHex, then close out of PKHex. You must close out of PKHex for the update to take place. So we'll close out, reopen PKHex.
Oh, I need to put PK hex in my... Right, I'm going to do that right now. Sorry, pause.
And we should now, when we create a living dex, have our train information applied. So to verify that this is worked, all we can do is go to Tools, Data, Encounter Database. We'll just
Log E. There we go.
type in is go to Tools, Data, Encounter Database. We'll just type in Pikachu again, select Pikachu, click on Search, right click on the Pikachu from Scarlet and Violet, click View. We can then close this database window, type in Pikachu again, select Pikachu, click on Search, right.
So search for your Pokemon. Have you encountered database yet?
Not yet.
Do that first to make sure your Pokemon's there. It's a good way to indicate. So, type the Pokemon's name that you have in your folder.
We'll just type in Pikachu again, select Pikachu, click on Search, right click on the Pikachu from Scarlet and Violet, click.
Then you find a Pokemon. Check the right. Do you see the red? You see the red box? Red box, Nick. The red box. The red box, Nick. You see that red border? Behind the Froggy. The red one. The one to the left. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No. Right. Yeah. Now view it. Right click. View. And look at your... Don't exit out. Whatever. You see your trainer name?
Mm-hmm.
That means it works. Do you understand or no? Because whenever you put your trainer name...
View. We can then close this database window. We can see that it
Then
has
the encounter
imported our Pikachu,
database
and to verify our trainer information is correct,
works with your
go down to
Pokemon
the
because you put your
/miss tab,
trainer
and we
file
can see
in there.
my trainer
For
name
that
until I go
specific Pokemon.
AU with the TID and SID that we saved in earlier. Now that we have all of that out of the way, what can we actually do in PK Hex? Well,
So now I could start. That's right.
that you don't have
I see. There we go. It looks like that. Now all my stuff is right there.
Wait, how you did? Wait, what happened?
So I've already input my trainer information, and then I put my save file in here. Everything else just.
So what you did? Do the whole process. I want to see. So
Let me just reload again. So normally it's like
yep.
out, so you gotta make sure to go to our database. Then nope. Type Froggy. Yeah.
Frog. Yep.
Okay. That is in. And then I put my save data there.
So you did not, but then you put your safe data in,
Yep, see, that's what.
and then your trainer name pops up. So do you click on the red triangle on top? Do you see the bottom top left? Does it show you that it doesn't tell you that the trainer, right?
Right, let's see. Unable to match an encounter from origin game. Ability mismatch. Metadata is not valid. Center. Original trainer memory missing.
I don't know about that
Let me just get my hex.
because that's
Right.
that's a scratch Pokemon. That's just a
You know.
you have to edit all of that in order to work.
Alright, let me text.
All that matters is this: if the trainer data from your Froggy is in the database, then that's all matters because that means your trainer
It's good to go.
is official.
Yep.
Yep.
Now we can start channeling Pokemon. There you go. Perfect. Because it won't even show anyways. It makes sure you have the exact trainer. Yep. Simple enough.
Blank save file. Yep. Whoa. Woo! Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, I did. Yeah, it works. Did you get your trainer information? Wait, how did I not get my trainer information? Here, click on another Pokemon, Tom. How do you? Here, can you come over here, please? Here, wait. Okay, so you put your trainer in, right? Yeah, I did. For Rocky, right? Yeah, Froggy. So, Gengar. Let's do it again. So Froggy appears at right here, right? Encounter database, right? Yeah, encounter. Yep. We type Froggy. Well, you don't need to do that. Dex. Okay, so. Oh, do you put in your safe data yet? No, not yet. So what you have to do, it's quite simple. You go to encounter database. You've already inputted your save file, right? Yeah. And you gotta do. If that watches, okay, put Froggy. Okay, ready? It's in, right? Look. Ready? Let's put it, wait, let's do this. Search. Bracket. Box. All right. There we go. It's quite simple. It makes sense. Because once you here, you try to save with Froggy. Because you're just viewing this Pokemon, but if you just right click and view, then you should be able to get your current information these Pokemon.
I see it.
Yep. There we go.
That's a boy. Now I could get my Pokemon. Let's see what's my Pokemon. There it is. Oh, I think I know why. Wait, Groudon's not from Y or X.
Huh?
Groudon's not from Y and X.
Where you save the game? Oh wait, no, it is. It's Meg.
That's just from Y. It didn't show my. But here with the other Pokemon, they do right.
Groudon is because Groudon is. I forgot. Hey Siri, what gen of Pokemon is Groudon from?
So wait a minute.
Yep. So this is the third series. So no matter what,
So look at this right
because
here.
Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is a remake of Gen 3. Yeah.
So go here, and so it's like that.
What?
So I have my train right here.
I wouldn't sweat it because you could just literally copy and paste.
Right. All right. So we can do that.
Your trainer thing.
Wait, if it.
Yep.
Right, for my trainer information. We'll continue on the video. We got our information ready to go.
Have to worry about home tracker, and you don't have to worry about the encryption constant. Now quickly, it is recommended that we leave the home tracker option here as it is, because when you go to move a Pokemon that is native to the game, so for example Koraidon here is native to Scarlet, when you move Koraidon into Pokemon Home itself, Pokemon Home will then assign a legal and valid home tracker. So if you were to move Koraidon back into PK Hex here, this number would not be all zeros and it would be a valid number. So leave it as it is, and then when you transfer into Pokemon Home will sort out the home tracker for you. So after we've done all of that, we now have a legal Koraidon as determined by the green tick here. So what we can do now is either go File, Save Pokemon, and then save it to our desktop or a location of your choosing, or you can simply grab the Koraidon icon or the Pokemon that you've created and simply drag it onto your desktop or in the folder of your choice. So we have now successfully created a legal tradable Pokemon that we can trade through a Discord sysbot like the ones in my.
So the med level is level 30. So I think it should still be legal, but if we do 29, then bam, right there. That's why. So keep it at 30 because the med level is. So the med level is simple. It's like what level you med the Pokemon, like what the med level. It's like where you found the Pokemon, like what level it is. So nature, I'll tell you this, nature it's very important in Pokemon because that increases the stats on specific traits. Yep. Let's do band. Head. Black belt. Let's do. Now I know why. Right. Gotcha. Let's do flash before. Just make sure. So it's legal. Back draft should be legal. Bam. So we can actually make this an official Pokemon in the game. I love Ninetales. Ninetales is a cool fox. No, seriously. Like,
Yeah. No, just the way you said it was so funny.
because I used to play Pokemon Pocket TCG, and I fortunately had that Ninetales deck. It was actually good at the time. I played vanilla Pokemon, but it became pain in win because it were missing releasing too much stuff. I thought I was gonna get all the EXs before the new update, but unfortunately it was too much. How's it going there?
Oh, there we go. Uh-huh.
We did Five Flare. That's a Five Flare. Dude, that's a good name. So what are you trying to do?
Oh, nothing. Let's see. But it says it right over here.
What? About what?
The trainer right here.
What does it say?
Nicholas.
Oh, that's the late. I wouldn't mess around with that. All that matters is just up here. But yeah, but if you see that, yeah. Does it give us a random Pokemon ball? Oh, so it does give us our own moveset. And it gives us the location where it's at. Let's do. You know, the ball time. So it has to be here. So let's. Oh yeah, that matches perfectly. Just messing around. I think I'm starting to get all this. We're doing this together, Chad. Oh, the hidden power is the Dix thing. Right. Because there's a specific, I forgot, Arceus. If I'm right. I think I know where. Uh, he's a Jan. All right. Wait. Let me find if I'm right. Uh, Counter database. Arceus. Yep. Yep. Arceus. Yep, I was right. It's Arceus. He has like hidden powers and stuff. Oh no, we do not want to do that. But I mean, we could, but right. Ivy's is. As you can tell, this is good. This is good. I'll be honest. This is nice. Speed is up. You know what? I'll be honest. The randomized Eevee pretty much balanced this pretty darn well. I am surprised. So let's do this. I think it's because
my Discord server. That is the folder of your choice. So we have a Pokemon that you've created and simply drag it onto your desktop and save it to our desktop. Is either go File, Save Pokemon here. So what we can do now, on a valid interfine when one that leave and that will be full in the game. You can put pen under the Pokemon and your tool, then have it in or metadata want to legal, but we got PKHD here. You can leave that. You don't have to worry about home tracker, and you don't have to worry about the encryption constant. Now, quickly, it is recommended when a tier as it is. So after we've done all of that, we.
Well, I guess I really don't need to worry about. Let's see what.
gorgeous royal. And I think it's
Oh, there we go. I see. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Now have a legal Caradon as determined by the green tick here. So what we can do now is either go File, Save Pokemon, and then save the Caradon of your choice trade. So you go out of the text to create onto data, and then you want to find where it says Encounter Database. So we'll select that. That will then bring up a second window, database, and now we'll we can do is we can search for a Pokemon, filter by moves. I usually leave this blank, and then we can search by the OT version, which is the game. We're going to do Scarlet, and we are going to search for the latest event mystery gift, which is a shiny Chinpow. So we're going to type in Chin, and then you'll see that it fills in the information for us. And then we want to come down and click on search, and then and what that does is finds every encounter for Chinpow that is available in the game. So in Scarlet/Violet, there are 2 encounters. There is the static encounter, which is non-shiny. So if we right click and view, it'll move our Chinpow over here. You can see level 60, met location, met date, stats, moves, cosmetic, and training information. As always, that training information that we saved earlier is going to be imported for us. And the other encounter for Chinpow and Scarlet and Violet is the shiny version from the mystery gift for defeating the raids, which comes with the OT Paldea. Base level is 75. All the met information, the stats, moves, cosmetic with the classic ribbon, and so counters. Pikachu, we can hit search again, and then ensure the game version is selected to the game that we're using. We can hit search again, and then we have every possible encounter for Pikachu, and it also includes sub encounters. So we would have Pichu because Pichu can evolve into Pikachu. The next feature that we have built into PKHex to create Pokemon is the Mystery Gift database. So if we go to Tools, Data, and we go to Mystery Gift database and select that, it will bring up this database window, much like the encounter based window. So what we can do here is we can filter any species, filter by held item, and again the moves. Now I usually like to leave these all blank except for the species if we want to search for a specific mystery gift. What I like to do is just bring up all the mystery gifts per game. So you can see we got WC9. This is for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet or Gen 9. Now for it to bring up every Pokemon in Gen 9, we want to select the format button here with the window, and we want to have the arrow pointing that way, and then we can click on search. And what this does is bring up every mystery gift in the database for Gen 9 or Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. As you can see, it has the Chinpao and the Wuchin events, as well as every other mystery gift released in the game. Now all we have to do to make a tradable file for that is simply right click like we've been doing. So if we wanted this encounter for Iron Thorns, we'd go right click, view. I suggest not changing any of the stats in any of these tabs here. It will most likely break the Pokemon because a mystery gift is a set Pokemon. So leave them as is, either go file and then save Pokemon, or like we showed earlier, just drag to save like so. And that is how we use the mystery gift encounter database. If we wanted to go and do this for Gen 8, we would just go down to Wonder Card 8, hit search again, and then as you can see, the list has changed, and this is everything available in Generation 8, which is typically Pokemon Sword and Shield. This next feature I'm about to show you is probably one of the best features of them all, as it creates 100% legal, which is and then at Gen 8, we would just gift all Pokemon. Will most likely break the Pokemon because a mystery gift is a set Pokemon. So leave them as is, either go because stats in any of the right click, view. I suggest not changing any of the stats in any of these tabs here. It will most likely break the Pokemon because a mystery gift is a set Pokemon. So leave them as is, either go file and then save Pokemon, or like we showed earlier, just drag to save like so. And that is how we use the mystery gift encounter database. If we wanted to go and do this for Gen 8, we would just go down to Wonder Card 8, search again, and then as you can see, the list has changed, and this is everything.
Rather just implement a Pokemon I want to use.
Sword and Shield. This next feature I'm about to show you is probably one of the best features of them all, as it creates 100% legal, which the other features do, but this is pulling seeds directly from the game data. So what we need to do is go to Tools, come down until you see the SV Seed Finder, and then select that, and then that'll bring up this Gen 9 Seed Finder window. So what we can do here is we can search for any Pokemon that is in Scarlet and Violet, for example. I'm just going to go with Magikarp. So we'll type in Magikarp. It's put the species in here for us. Now, if you go with, and then that'll be tools do best typically Pokemon, as it creates 100% legal, which the other features do, but this is pulling seeds directly from the game data. So what we need to do is go to Tools, come down until you see the SV Seed Finder, and then select that, and then that'll bring
SVC Finder, how do you get that going?
Gen 5, let's see. Still, all these that I'm seeing right now is basically anywhere below up here to down there.
bring up this Gen 9 Seed Finder window. So what we can do here, now if them or not you want it to be shiny, like you could go between, say, give it there, free legitimate seed in Scarlet and Violet for Magikarp that we have predefined here. So we're just going to go this Magikarp here with the Bug Terra type. As you can see there, it gives us a bit of information on the stats. the height, the scale, and the moves. And if we like the look of that Magikarp, we can simply double click, which loads the seed over into PK Hex over Magikarp. We can simply double click, which loads the seed over into PK Hex over here. So we can close the Gen 9 seed finder window for now. And as you can see, there is the Magikarp. It's level 20 and so on. This is one of the best features for creating the most legitimate looking Pokemon, as the stats will be randomized. If you'd like, you can assign Pokemon of that we have for any for us. I'm just going to go each the other feature tools, come down until you see.
Oh, I see. To use SVZ Finder with PK Hex, you will need to obtain your game's save file from your Nintendo Switch. Oh, okay. So my X game does not. Right. Wait, you searched? For like SV Seed Finder to use it. I think that comes from a Nintendo Switch version. Wait, what you did was what do you mean SE? Because whenever I do this, because I think I lower on here, which is from the X game, because it doesn't access C. You mean the PC, right? Right, SVC Finder. Right, because if I would... Right, because the file is the part of the emulator, it's older. Not the 3DS, because if it was the 3DS, then you would have those options. Because Nintendo Switch, the game...
See the SV seed finder and then select that, and then that'll bring up this Gen 9 seed finder window.
Okay, so we could skip because we're not going
for any Pokemon that is in Scarlet and Violet, for example. Here for us, SI attack.
And don't worry about it.
That's a bit of information. I can simply use the Gen 9 seed finder window for now. And as you can see, there is the Magikarp. Legitimate avoid and nations for search. All won't find any results in the overworld. Post you can very poor gray. Once again, it won't find any results. So this will say results found. This applies once again. The look legitimate level 35 Phoebus. Now we can also use Pokemon Showdown to import our Pokemon sets into PK Hex. So if we go to Pokemon Showdown, we then want to select these, we can then click. So we'll go melodic. You can customize a whole bunch of different things here. Moves right in Pokemon. Head back over to P Auto Legality mode. This is going to import the Pokemon that we.
Oh, okay. Which website you use?
Made import over. So we go back to team.
Import from Showdown. Oh. I see.
That's all we're going to do in Pokemon Showdown. So we go back to team. Yes.
What does this say? I see.
And that's all we're going to do in Pokemon Showdown. So we go back to team, import/export. Just copy all this, head down. So we go back to team, import/export.
We're good. We're good. All right, see, fine. What is this? I never use this. All right, let's find it.
Copy all this, head back over. We can leave the ability, a whole bunch of different melodics. We can then click adding Scarlet and Violet. So we'll select Scarlet and Violet Ubers. We can then click add Pokemon, Violet, the new team. You then, I'll leave the link in the description of the video as well. One sets into PK for Ibis. Now we can also use Pokemon Showdown.
Wait, were you in the seed data thing?
Yeah.
Oh. So that only works for the...
Yeah, later. All right. I see.
Import from Showdown. Do this. All right. Logan. Jax.
Did I have a Pokemon? Oh, I might want to down my bookmark some.
Okay, what you need is Smoking University. Do you have that?
No, I gotta create a new folder. Yeah, I have to.
Smoking University is like the best website to research
Okay.
competitive Pokemon.
What's it called again?
Smogon University.
Smogon University. That's the one. Okay.
Then Showdown. I think. Yep.
What else?
EGC Pokemon. Oh, it's down there. You see it?
That's the one, right?
Yep. What that website does, it tells you like the competitive Pokemon. If you change the generation. It tells you competitive stats and stuff. And comparing team. Then if you want to research on a Pokemon game, you get items. This Pokemon database. This is very good when it comes to like finding items and specific Pokemon, like what routes they are.
Is there one more?
You could use Bulbapedia. I think that just focuses on like lore and stuff.
Lord? I don't really need that. Okay.
import our Pokemon sets into PKHex. So we'll select Scarlet and Violet. Use the link in the Discord. Our Pokemon sets into PKHex. So if we go to Pokemon Showdown, I'll leave the link in the description of the video as well. Go to Team Builder, select.
Oh, okay. What? Yeah, we'll use the other. Oh, where do you have the copy? The Where'd you get that from, Tom? Oh. Where'd you get that from? Right. Oh. Let's see. So Schmaltz sets an easy. Oh, I see. Oh. So, trying to find it. Oh, there we go.
New team. I'll leave the link in the description of the video as well. Go to Team Builder, select New Team. You then want to select the format. We are doing Scarlet and Violet. So we'll select Scarlet and Violet Ubers. We can then click Add Pokemon and we can
Okay, so we're Gen 6. There we go.
search for a Pokemon that we'd like. So Melodic's one of my favorites, so we'll go Melodic. You can customize a whole bunch of different things here. Just give it a random item, leave the ability for random moves, randomize the stats. We can select shiny, yes, and that's all we're going to do in Pokemon Showdown. So we go back to team, import random things here, just give it a random item, leave the ability for random move, just give it a random item, leave the ability.
Do is valid for chance.
For random moves, randomize the stats. We can select shiny, yes, and that's all we're going to do. Randomize the stats. We can select shiny, yes, and that's all we're going to do in Pokemon Showdown. So we go back to team, import / export. Copy all this, head back over to PK Hex, go to Tools, Auto Legality Mod, and then import with Auto Legality Mod. This is going to import the set that we made in Pokemon Showdown and import that directly into PK Hex. Now, Pokemon Showdown is a decent Pokemon building tool, but it lacks a few features that PK Hex does have. So if we go into the Met tab here, now we can't change the ball in Pokemon Showdown, but in PK Hex, as we showed earlier, if you'd like to change the ball, use the Met tab, Nutella, and change our training.
All right. Should be done for now. Oh, I gotta go in the game. See if it works. That's right. Okay, now we got a Pokemon. Let's see. We could get this thing going, so let me just. Oh, and then we can export save when we're done. Right. Okay. Then we do one more time. All right, let's see if it works. We'll make it quick. Whoa! Hey! Look at this! There you go. Perfect. That is so cool. All right. That's pretty much it for there. All right. We could just stop and end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this one's a little bit of a boring one, but we gave it a shot. So tomorrow, we're going to be playing the actual game as it is, and we will move on forward. I can't stinking wait to get to this Pokemon game. Even you too, be sure to smash the like button, hit the notification bell after you hit the subscribe button. Be sure to like the stream, comment, do so, share with friends, and always subscribe for more. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone. Take care.